Hello and welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. My name is Amanda. Thank you for stopping by today. This is going to be a collective message for the remainder of July for Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising. As with all tarot readings, I ask that you only take what resonates for you. Take it how it resonates for you in your situation. This is a general message. Not all of these energies are going to resonate with you. So take it however it's needed for your own growth and healing journey. And don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't fit, check out your other placements as well, okay? Alright, so let's get into it. Let's see what themes and lessons are being presented to you at this time. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising for Cancer. Okay, so far I see movement, choices, and decisions, the throat chakra, and you have intuition or the High Priestess, and you have fertility or the Empress. So some of you are currently making a lot of choices as for some sort of creative project, birthing something new into existence. Whether that's a child, whether that's a new creative project, wanting a new job, a higher level of stability, something of that sort. But you're really being called to make decisions that are in alignment with the life that you want to live. You know, some of these choices are going to require you to move in some capacity a little differently. For some of you, you guys are making choices in all realms of your life. I feel like, you know, this door right here leads to spirit. This door leads to health. This leads to love, and this leads to wealth, right? So you're trying to make certain decisions. Maybe I'm seeing all these colors here, maybe focusing on aligning your chakras or doing some chakra work, energy healing, something along those lines. Maybe you have recently activated some sort of spiritual gifts here with the High Priestess and the throat chakra. The throat chakra is associated with clairaudience, that inner hearing here, and the High Priestess is your intuition. You know, and then the Empress energy is, you know, understanding that, knowing that you are abundant, you know. By nurturing and loving yourself, that heart chakra is just growing, is just beaming. You know, that love that you show yourself in the internal is then emitted into the external, and the external reality starts to reflect your internal reality. I feel like recently you have realized that you are kind of bored with life, you know, and you had the Fool and the Passion Ignited card kind of fly out of the deck, and then here you go. Here's the heart chakra that wanted to come out with it was sticking out. So I feel like you're really just following your heart and what lights you up, or you're being guided to make some sort of decision that's going to light you up again, to kind of get you out of this rut that you've been in. I feel like things have not been moving as quickly as you wanted it to, but there's some things that you're going to have to leave behind here. Recognizing that you have everything that you need within yourself to make this choice, to make these changes in your life. But you have to build the stability. You have to build the foundation for all of these dreams to fall on. You know, do you have the structure? If you're building a business, do you have the internal structure to support a business? Meaning, how are people going to pay you? How are how are people going to contact you? How is the job going to run? Because it's easier if you already have that structure in place to start something, right? And then you're not having to play catch up and get overwhelmed and then, get burnt out on yourself. But it's like changing your perspective on it, recognizing that you have all of that potential within yourself, putting your intention, putting your focus on what is going well, really kind of allows you to get out of this mental conflict here. Allows you to make better choices from, your creative self. Focusing on your creative flow here and getting that going. How can you get those, the planning is just as important as the outcome. That's when we're dreaming. That's when we're being creative, right? So putting more energy into that. But let's see why it's here. Maybe you're listening to too many other people's opinions and it's left you kind of guarded and you're just sitting here kind of bored. You're being called to see through that, maybe establish some boundaries here. Nurture some patience within yourself here. But let's see. What's going on with Cancer? Sun, Moon, and Rising placements here. Let's see. Yeah. You have some sort of truth here. Clarity. A clear direction moving forward. Maybe some of you are needing to really put all of your mental focus on that right now. You have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Swords. Some of you could be starting a new connection with an Aquarius or somebody with Aquarius in their chart. You could have Aquarius in your chart, Cancer. But it's like suddenly it's this aha moment, the sudden realization of like, oh, I know which way to go forward. And now I'm super passionate about bringing some sort of idea and grounding it into reality, right? That's what I see for you this month. As like that aha moment, the second you get out of your own head and stop ignoring, maybe it's in a moment of meditation, with this Four of Cups here. You have the Four of Cups showing up for you twice. Shake yourself out of your own boredom and monotony. Start reflecting on the things that you want to be a success in your life. I feel like you do receive rewards and recognition by taking new opportunities. You may have to start establishing some boundaries and becoming more adaptable to changes. Let's see here. What advice do you have for the Cancer Collective Spirit? What advice do you have? You have the Ace of Cups. You have all new beginnings. You have so many new beginnings here. What is the... You have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. You have the Ten of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. You may be avoiding a higher level of commitment. We have the Ten of Swords here, the Nine of Swords. You could be avoiding, committing to something. Excuse me. Or developing a strategy. For some of you, you're developing a strategy for a new love opportunity, something that leads to a higher level of commitment and emotional fulfillment here. Marriage, family, total fulfillment, total satiation. Or that's the energy that you are trying to manifest here. Like everything all at once, like the job of your dreams, the relationship of your dreams, all of these things at one time. But it's going to require commitment, and you may be avoiding certain things that are going to make that happen, or you could be deceiving yourself about, the ways in which to make that happen. You have the Moon in Aquarius, so some of you could have your Moon in Aquarius here, especially with it being underneath the the King of Swords here. But some of you don't want to be single anymore, but you're not doing what is necessary to create the life of your dreams here. But you have a ton of opportunities around you, and a bunch of forward moving. It's like suddenly you just have this aha moment, and you just, things just start boop, 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 popping off for you. Like so many different things all at one time that are new beginnings, which is why I feel like the movement, choices, and decisions card is here. So it's up to you to use your discernment as to which of these seeds you want to prosper. If it's love, nurture it. If it's passion, nurture it. If it's operating in a new truth and clarity and integrity, nurture that. I feel like all of these things are going to be happening for you at once. So it's like, what are you committed to? Let's see. What is the opportunities? What opportunities are coming in for Cancer here? Heavy Aquarius in this reading. You have the Star card. You have the opportunity for renewed and restored hope, faith, healing, wish fulfillment. Could be a relationship of your dreams, but you are just a little afraid of stepping into that role. For masculines, it's like the fear of your own masculine energy, or like the part of you, it's like fearful of a soulmate here. You have the Emperor and the Empress here showing up in this reading. With the Hierophant, there could be a fear of a higher level of commitment, even though that this may be a wish fulfillment for you. For others of you, this is somebody in your energy that is fearful of that, or maybe some of you may be lying to yourself about what you really want for yourself. So it's time to really get honest with ourselves, with the throat chakra. Be honest and start following your intuition here. What's going to be the challenge? Yeah, some of you is just self-limiting beliefs about love and relationships, or just like what you're capable of doing for yourself. Some of you could be isolating yourself here with the Hermit, when what you want to do is lead with love and express your love. But I feel like some of you are having some sort of ego struggle here, focusing on the way that things are said, focusing on being right instead of being happy. I'm just going to keep it honest here. Yeah, your challenge is going to be to move and make a choice, and move out of your comfort zone. Move towards your Empress. move towards your feminine energy. Offer something. Yeah, going after the new job, going after your rewards and recognitions, going after returning to your roots and where these wounds came from. But let's see. You have a lot of new beginnings here. But let's see why this Ace of Cups is here in your advice. You have the Six of Wands again. So something that's meant to be successful. Could be a new relationship, maybe a new spiritual connection with someone. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Maybe you're learning how to really nurture yourself. For some of you, this is about a self-love journey that you're on, and not just about relationships. Recognizing that relationships that come to us are mirror images of, and they're your subconscious trying to draw to you the energy that you need to heal within yourself, right? You have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you hold on to certain things a little too tightly. Your own apathy, maybe. Ignoring what's right in front of you. Could be guarded. Maybe you're a little possessive in relationships. Or somebody in your energy is a little possessive in relationships, and it's like a turn off for you. Take it how it resonates for you, but with honesty towards yourself, right? So it's like really putting in the work to leaving certain things behind us, to get out of our comfort zone, to change our perspective on some things, Why is the Ace of Wands here? For some of you, I'm going to be honest, it's like you are super ready to take a leap of faith when it comes to, you're super ready to dive into a sexual situation, but I'm much more hesitant to get your emotions involved because of who you become in relationships. So, which is worse? You know? You have Pisces and Taurus energy here. Showing up as 9 of Cups energy, wish fulfillment. You know, I feel like you want it all. I feel like you want a really, financially stable situation, one that's filled with love and romance. I feel like that's what you want, but what you're focusing on is like a passionate aspect of it, right? But when you get into the emotional aspect of it, there's like this guardedness. So it's an opportunity to love self here. Maybe be a little bit more naive in love again, make better choices. You know, allow certain ego situations to leave behind, maybe attachments that are no longer serving you, to move towards something that's a higher level of commitment here. Why is the star here? Yeah, some of you want children. Some of you want like playful love with passion. And you can have all of these things. But you have to be intentional about it. You know? You have to put yourself, star again. You know, you have to get out of your own cave in order to make that happen. There's changes that you have to make. You know, you're destined to have, you know, the whole kit and caboodle here with the 10 of Pentacles. But you have to be willing to put yourself out there and not be so afraid of getting hurt. How can they overcome the 2 of Wands? How can Cancer overcome the 2 of Wands in the challenge? Leo season may be significant for you. Here the sun just moved into Leo here, or will be. Yeah, making better choices towards your destiny, developing healthier connections with appropriate boundaries. You know, we're not talking about a codependent connection here. You know, establishing boundaries, healthy boundaries, right? Healthy boundaries. You know, and we're not bringing old baggage to new relationships. Choosing to release that. Make sure that your boundaries aren't from a place of trauma, and they are from a place of rationality and not projecting your insecurities or self-doubts onto another person. Yeah, being optimistic, choosing to be optimistic in your pursuits, whether this is a job, whether this is, you know, a relationship. I know I'm going heavy with relationship because there's so many relationship style cards here. But, you know, if this is a job, go into it expecting to get that job and expecting it to work out for your highest possible good. If you expect good things for yourself, good things happen. What final messages do you have for Cancer Spirit? You have Choose Your Path, you have the Water Guardian, you have the Peacekeeper. A bunch of cards just flew out. One more, Spirit. Yeah. So, Cancer, you have the Direction Guardian, Choose Your Path. You have Connect with Your Emotions. Let go of the need to be right. I mean, I feel like I said that in the beginning of the reading here. And then you have the eagle. See things from a higher perspective. You know, I feel like this card is telling you that your path is adaptable. You have the ability to change directions at any time. Every moment is an opportunity to make a better decision for yourself. But be sure that it's one that is coming from a place of love and integrity. And then you will never steer yourself wrong. You don't have to worry about making the wrong choice, because all choices lead back to the path that you're meant to be on anyway. They all just come with a different lesson. Be sure that you're connecting with your emotions, Cancer. Water signs are much more in tune naturally with their emotions. They're much more emotional, but your emotions teach you things about yourself. You know, your emotions are indicators. It is a gift, not a weakness, to have such strong emotions, right? But you must be able to tap into them, to express them, or they just become stale and stagnant energy within your aura, within your energy. You know, embrace the energy of peace within you, and let go of the need to be right. Be willing to, you know, be kind and gentle and see things from a perspective outside of your own. See things from the higher perspective, you know. This landed on top of the Aquarius energy. And what's beautiful about, you have so many Aquarius cards in this reading. The star showed up twice. You have the moon in Aquarius. You have, you know, the King of Swords, which is Aquarius. So some of you have very heavy and significant Aquarius placements, and you're meant to lean into that, right? You know, the beauty of the water bearer in this card, right, is that she then pours that water freely. She gets that inner illumination, right, and then shares it and gives it back to the people. 222 as I look up at the timer here. But you have the ability to zoom out and see things from the highest possible perspective, to understand why people do the things that they do. And I'm not telling you to ignore your own feelings. But what I am saying is that if you're only operating from what's going to serve you and only thinking about what's going to serve you, you lose. You lose an opportunity to be emotionally fulfilled. You know, it pushes people away if you can only see things from your own perspective, right? Being a little bit more open, seeing things from the perspective of the eagle. Maybe some of you need to look up the eagle and the buffalo. I'm also seeing a bull here. Again, the eagle. Eagle's strong in this reading, and then the lion. But Cancer, I'm going to leave it at that. I really hope that resonated. If it didn't, please, like I said, feel free to check out your other placements, sun, moon, or rising. And until next time, take care and stay blessed.